They're like teeny tiny little birds, but these are Mexican free-tail bats. No, we're starting to get into the majority of the colony now. Now, the way they decide on who's going to fly out is based on how hungry they are. The hungriest bats will fly out of the bridge first after the scout bats. So if they didn't get a great hunt the night before, they're going to fly out even earlier in order to make sure that they have enough time to hunt for their prey. Now, they're not going to land a single time while they're out tonight. They're going to fly over 100 miles round trip without landing a single time. They're going to hunt using echolocation. Now, y'all have probably heard the expression blind as a bat before. It's actually not true. Mexican free-tail bats have eyes just about as sensitive as ours, and they're incredibly sensitive towards white light. So white light's very harsh on their eyes. But these bats are going to be using echolocation tonight, which is an incredibly perceptive sense. They could spot something as small as a paperclip from 100 yards using echolocation. So these bats are incredibly perceptive. That's how they're able to catch their bugs that they like to hunt right out of the air. They'll catch them. Now they're going to be flying out of the bridge for the next 2 hours, y'all. The next 2 hours, and we'll be staying the whole time. We're going to watch all these bats fly out, y'all. We won't leave before every single one is blown out. I'm just kidding, y'all. The regular time.
We're really close.
And if we know one hasn't left, we're waiting.
We're going to wait,
That one's going to come out.
We're gonna wait.
And now they're hunting tonight until they've consumed their whole body weight in insects. They'll be trying to literally eat their whole body weight in insects. So when this colony is at its largest numbers of over 1.5 million, this colony will consume over 2,000 pounds of insects in a single night. And so they eat a lot of, like, literal tons of insects. Now, this is the largest urban bat colony in the world, actually. The largest colony within a city. There's nowhere else in the world that you can see something like this within the city. The largest single colony here, though, in Texas is just north of San Antonio. Bracken Cave is the home to over 15 million Mexican free-tail bats. So 10 times the size of this colony lives in a cave just north of San Antonio. Bracken Cave. Here we go, y'all.
How many males to females are there in general?
So right now it's about 90 to 10% males to females. But in
this bridge or
in this bridge.
And
Now there's colonies of just pure males, like what I was saying, those bachelor colonies will be just male bats in smaller numbers, like hundreds or thousands of males.
So where are the males that are impregnated?
Those males are down in Mexico. So these female bats are migratory. They migrate south for the winter, which is their mating season, and then they fly back up north for their birthing season here in the summer.
So
And the males are down, a lot of them live in a cave right outside of Monterrey. There's a massive cave of bats. Yeah, we're getting lucky tonight, y'all.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't want anything to get off me.
Oh, the grackle. They got one.
Did he?
I saw it.
I missed it.
Incredible, y'all.
You can't see the birds flying.
Oh, my goodness. Karen, look at them, all but the people.
Yeah.
Oh, look
when
at
they
that.
start
Look,
coming out
look,
of
look, look.
multiple parts of the
They
bridge,
connect.
yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Now the way that we're able to track these bats, the way I know how far and how
I've never
fast they
seen
can
it like
fly, how
this.
high they can fly, is we'll actually use Doppler weather radar to track this bat colony. They show up as a small storm on a weather radar, so you can actually track these bats using Doppler weather radar. Doppler weather radar.
So they don't have mates for life. It's just buddy.
They don't have mates for life, but females will give birth every single year of their life. They have a lifespan of about 16 years in the wild, so they live a really long time.
Karen, look right on top of us.
the females will give birth every single year of their life. So some of these could be like great grandmothers, y'all, to 16 generations from one bat. But they don't have mates for life, so they'll have a new partner almost every season. They'll have a new partner. But up to 16 years in the wild.
Is it choice selection? I mean, like, do like male bats like show
That's a good.
off?
I think that there is. I mean, I'm sure that they'll choose the most attractive mate, but I'm not sure actually. I don't know much about their mating rituals.
The way I know about bats, though, is from Dr. Merlin Tuttle, y'all. He literally wrote the book on bats. It's called The Secret Life of Bats. It's an excellent book, and that's where I get a lot of my information from. Dr. Tuttle, yes.
Austin, Texas, 4/20/2019. The bats at Congress Street.
So that is still 50-50.